Hello and good evening from the rinks once again here in Hauppauge. Suffolk County High School Hockey League freshman action upcoming here on the LI Sports Network. I'm Brady Campbell, joined alongside Rowan Lonick on the camera. It is the Eastport-South Manor Sharks set to do battle against the Sachem Warriors. Sachem comes in at 4-7-0, ESM at 6-3-1. They're separated by just 3 points, though, in the standings. And Sachem was 4-4, but they have been on a 3-game losing streak. They're tied in points with Connecticut-Sayville Red. They were tied with Middle Country, who just picked up points 11 and 12 after a dominant victory 10-3 over Northport Huntington just prior to this. ESM, they're 3-2 in their last 5. They sit 2 points behind Longwood for 4th place. So a big game standings-wise here in the freshman division tonight. ESM coming off a 6-3 loss against Southampton a week ago. Sachem coming off a 3-2 loss to Connecticut-Sayville Red just under, sorry about that, a month ago, back in December. Warm-ups just concluding. We'll step aside for a quick break. When we come back, starting goalies and puck drop here on the LI Sports Network. Back here on the LI Sports Network, Sachem and ESM set to go from Hauppauge at the rinks. In the white unis, ESM going left to right, going right to left. In the charcoal gray is Sachem as the puck is down and we are underway. The starting goalies, or at least one of them for Sachem, number 40, Ryan Bello. Comes in with just 3 games started. He's 1-1 on the season. I will try to get you the ESM goalie as fast as possible. The number is not listed on the roster. Could not quite get the name from here on the jersey either. Number 39. If anyone watching can help me out, that'd be greatly appreciated. Kevin Beckman comes in, and I believe that got the mask of Bello. Beckman was not at the game last week in a 6-3 loss to Southampton. A little bit closer than the score may show, but it was a game that ESM definitely could have used number 15. Here's Brody Maniaci behind the goal. Now Aiden Gabrielson. Hold, shoot, stick save by Bello. Comes back out to Beckman, awaiting the scoring table update of the potential starting goalies. Don't have that yet either. So here comes Gabrielson. Back in, rips a shot and a standing save for Bello. Meanwhile, out of the locker room, across the ice to the ESM bench, comes Everett Shupp. And another ozone draw win for ESM. Beckman steps in, rips a shot. Bello got it with the shoulder. Played down the boards by Bonaventure. And now looking to clear it is Martinez, and Lucas Martinez will sweep it down the ice, put enough touch on it to avoid an icing. This is Bonaventure back in. Gianni Bonaventure down towards the circle, had it knocked away, and now Declan Prinn on it. Beckman read that pass, intercepted. Then he gave it back up to Trevor Meyer. Cleared back out. Martinez couldn't reach it, and Bonaventure will reset. Interrupted there by Kane Tolliver. Martinez on to Nicholas Apadesano. And here comes Apadesano inside out to the circle. His shot met with a couple of shark sticks. And it pops up into the glass. Brett Carley holds it in. Apadesano towards the slot. Rips a shot on, and it's swallowed up and held by the ESM goalie. Wearing number 39. Elijah Moran listed as number 1. Austin Pagano, number 30. There's no backup on the bench either for ESM. Looks like Sean Smith is sitting in the penalty box for Sachem tonight. Both teams very short-handed on the bench as well. Just 4 Sharks and 3 Sachem Warriors. Shot on from Carley, stick save. And now Maniaci up with it. Tries to stretch a pass towards Gabrielson. He had a stick lifted. They're still going to rule it in icing against ESM. Face-off controlled here by Bonaventure and ESM, but it's taken away and fired back around. Tolliver holds it in. Goes back down the wall with it. And Bonaventure will head after it. He's checked to the boards by Apadesano. Apadesano gets to it. Goes up top. Shot towards the net. Redirected wide. Off the shot attempt from Luca Giuliano. Puck settles at the side of the goal. McGovern wraps it around towards Carley. Carley back down to Rosado. Sweeps it near side to far. And now Apadesano turns, tries to stuff it in front. It gets knocked away, and ESM a chance to skate ahead with it. Bonaventure gains the zone. Cuts back, knocked off the puck. Maintains possession, though, and goes up to Carl McGovern from the top of the circle. Scooped up by Bello, and he gets the whistle. .11:08 left first period. Defensive zone draw win for Sachem. Trevor Meyer wraps it around to Giuliano. To Dylan Mazel. Mazel couldn't get through Beckman. And here comes Kevin Beckman. Back in, down the wing. He whistles it wide. Tyler Onza racing over to keep it in, but it got by him. And back out. ESM looks to regrip. Look out, near takeaway there for Tyler Rosado. And then over skated, and Rosado will take it. Holds it in, gave it up though to Onza. He'll bank it out. Meyer couldn't get it very far. ESM plays it back in deep. Bello left it at the side of the net, and now it's Mazel. Chops it past Beckman and out. Onza feathers a pass through. Drop back off now for Joseph Intravaya. Intravaya gave it away. Rosano had Mazel going to the goal, but Intravaya with the recovery. Meyer shot towards the net and sticked behind the goal. And it's brought out here by Beckman. Look out, full head of steam. Beckman to the circle. Hangs onto it. He at the outside of the post. Shupp on the keep-in. Everett Shupp lost the handle. And it's played out towards Mazel. McGovern retrieves it. The defenseman finds a path in. Carl McGovern shot slowed up, kicked away by Bello. Shot on. Bello makes another stop. Meyer wraps it around towards Mazel. Beckman will pinch in. Dances towards the front. The puck almost popped up towards Shupp. Beckman takes it wide, trying to sneak it up top, short side. Hit the outside of the post for the second time this shift. And now Mazel gets it out. Pisano will turn it right back up the ice. Intravaya gave it away. And now Sachem and Apadesano looking to restart here. Got it as far as the red line before he had the puck taken away. Pisano couldn't get it very far, and here comes Apadesano back in. Nick Apadesano drops it towards Meyer, hammers one wide. Big rebound off the end boards. Stepping up Carly, plays it down low, and McGovern on it. Gave it up, Martinez. Wrestling for it with McGovern, who wraps it up the boards. Meyer coming to grab it. Took a funny hop on him, and it's played out by Pisano. 8:20 left here in the scoreless first period. Pisano took a heavy hit there from Carly. Freed up the puck for his teammate. And now Apadesano, center red and in. Here's Anza. Up the boards towards Gabrielson. And Aiden Gabrielson. Nice little self-pass there, and he skates in 3-on-2. To the circle, Zabello, rebound, score! Brody Maniaci tucks home the rebound. He's got his third goal of the season. So rebound out to Maniaci, gets it to his forehand, stuffs it into the open cage. ESM off and running. They draw first blood just 15 seconds shy of the halfway point of period number one. Carly and Maniaci come together off the faceoff. Carly is able to recover there and keep the puck in, working on Maniaci. And it's flipped to the line. Brody overskated. Lozano couldn't keep it in. Maniaci able to force it back out. Takes a bump. Gabrielson hammers it on goal, and Bello caught that one up high and gets the whistle. Gabrielson and Gialorenzi get the assists. Gabrielson with his 8th assist to go along with his 8 goals, and Gialorenzi with his 6th assist on the season. Puck will go all the way back. And it does appear to indeed be Elijah Moran in between the pipes for ESM, wearing a different jersey, different number tonight. Shot back in for ESM. Look out, that one popped on top of the net. And Bello doing everything he can to keep that out as it fell back into the crease. We get the whistle, though, as it landed on top. Sachem captain James O'Connor out to take the face-off. McGovern got a piece of it with the glove, not quite enough to hold the zone. Saucers one over to Beckman. Right back in. On the power play here is ESM. Rosado to the box for tripping. Sharks, very dangerous power play unit. Shupp curls at the half wall, opens up. Pass, O'Connor got a stick on it. Beckman out of the reach of Pisano. Giuliano over to Meyer, and he'll clear. Moran will leave it for Beckman. Flips a pass just out of the reach of Pisano, and Giuliano takes it. Stretches it up for Apadesano. Beckman took it away from him. Kevin Beckman gets around Giuliano, holds on to it. Goes up top, Carl McGovern. Looking for a shooting lane. Blocked by O'Connor, then he got in the way of the pass. And we'll get it to the line just out, as McGovern is about a stride shy of that blue line. And he attempted to keep it in. Both teams making changes here. A 1-0 lead on the goal from Brody Maniaci. 49 seconds left on the power play. This is Giuliano. Flips it towards Maisel behind, beyond him and out. Anza in Travaia, deflects it ahead from the red line, tries to play it in. Maisel on the back check, knocked it away from him. Bonaventure looking for a path in and finds it to the circle, throws one just wide. Comes around for Gialorenzi. Stumbling, maintains his balance, takes it lower. Centers it towards the front, backhanded just wide by Intravia. Clear to the line, not out, Anza holds it. Anza towards the slot. Intravia got drilled there by Meyer, and then a shot from a tough angle squeezed by Bello. Just as the power play expired. And Intravia a little slow to get up here after the hit. Trainer will come out to check on him. He was drilled there by Meyer in the open ice. Now he's back up to his feet before the trainer could get there. And he'll skate back to the ESM bench. Big kill there for Sachem. Remains a 1-0 game in favor of ESM here with 4:49 left in the opening period. Faceoff will stay in the Sachem zone to the right of Bello. Gabrielson will take it against O'Connor. It's a win for Gabrielson. But Tolliver played it away from him, and here's O'Connor. JOC with speed, puts it in, heads after it. It's wrapped around towards Maniaci, though. Up to Gabrielson. 4.5 left in the period, giveaway, and here comes Rosado. 1-on-2, trying to split through the defense. Poked off his stick. O'Connor, the follow-up try, missed the net. .4:15 left in the period. Anza up the boards. Comes to Bonaventure. And Bonaventure has some space there. Over the red line, over the blue. Curls to the slot. Lets one go. He scores. Gianni Bonaventure takes it himself. Coast to coast. 2-0 ESM. Fights through a couple checks there at the blue line. Just keeps the legs churning. Opens up in the slot. Right back on the blocker side on Bello. And Jacob Minikazi joining the party for Sachem. Out of the locker room to the bench just before the puck drop. And look out, the breakaway. Everett Schupp on the steal. Oh, he had the open net but lost the handle. Backhand, forehand. Had Bello at his mercy. Lost the handle, though, and a shot from Beckman catches the glass. Now Carly. Sachem running around a bit here. As ESM starting to tilt the ice, can Sachem come back with a few chances of their own? O'Connor had it knocked away. Pisano clears it out. Here's Schupp again. Carly hustling back. Schupp to the circle. Takes it in. Lost the handle. It's under Bello. Everett Schupp back-to-back breakaways and partial breakaway on that second one. Could not capitalize as Ryan Bello keeps his team within 2. Final 3 minutes of period number 1. Look out, one-timer. Bello in and out of the glove on Intravia. His first shift after being a little slow to get up after taking a hit from Trevor Meyer at the end of ESM's power play. Here comes Apatisano. Maisel going to the goal. Apatisano lost it. ESM right back the other way. Wide open hockey here. Pisano, Intravaya going to the goal, and Pisano shot swallowed up in hell. Face-off win defensively for Sachem, but Onza holds it in. And now it's Apatisano. Bonventure will sweep it right back in for Eastport-South. Manor giveaway Maniaci. It's offside. Gabrielson had not quite cleared the zone all the way just yet. These two teams just separated by 3 points. ESM trying to make it 5 after tonight. We're out to the 2-0 lead. Giuliano ahead towards Martinez. Turns it to Giuliano. Red line and in. Final 2 minutes here of period number 1. Bonventura chips it ahead. Carly plays it back down the boards. Bonventura backed out to left point. Brett Carly returns it. Tyler Rosado dangles his way through. Rosado flicked it towards the net. It was blocked. And then he came back to get the puck and threw it down into the corner. Martinez behind the net. Centering pass blocked off. Popped up in the air and gloved by Moran. Final 90 seconds here of the first. Comes back to the line. Giuliano, a shot. Pinballs around just wide. Maisel gets to it. Gens it back towards the front. It's Luke Prin on goal. He was stopped by Moran. Maisel has a teammate in front, and it got through Minikazi. Centering pass. Sachem starting the press now. Comes out Apatisano. Could not hold the line. It was close. Minikazi did not get the memo, and the faceoff will come all the way back down. .1 left here in the period as we enter the final minute of the first. Shupp couldn't win it away from O'Connor. Giuliano, pressure by Shupp. Shupp the takeaway. Shupp tries to stuff it. And holding his ground was Bello, and then it popped through the crease, and he's able to cover. 45.5 seconds left. Shupp clean win this time. Intravaya drops it towards Beckman. Maisel read it. Got it through Beckman. Slowed up though by Intravaya. Maisel gets to it in the corner. Minikazi to the goal. Overskated though, and Beckman on it with 30. Gave it away. Prin tried to slide it through. It came back to Prin. His backhand try stopped by Moran. Beckman in the final 20. Takes it in. Toe drag. Beckman, he scores! Oh, what a goal. Coast to coast. Kevin Beckman, 3-0 ESM. Glorious chance for Sachem down 1-N. And in the dying seconds, just 14.8 left. Beckman splits the D and puts that backhander just inside the post. And look out here take away with 10. Shup trying to add on, throws one back door, save, Bello, oh, what a save on the rebound. Keeps his team within 3 at the horn. Had to have it. As once again, ESM gets a goal and they come right back with another threatening opportunity. Kicks that try away, robbing Luke Pisano. Well, overall, a strong period for ESM. They lead it 3-0 after 1 here on the LI Sports Network. Back for the second on LI Sports Network. 3-0 lead, Eastport-South Manor over Sachem with Rowan Lonick on the camera. I'm Brady Campbell. At the rinks in Hopong, freshman division action for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. And how about that save going into the intermission from Ryan Bello? He might have to make another look out here. Gabrielson just flipped that forehand shot wide. So he robbed Luca Pisano. But overall, a strong period for ESM. He robbed Luca Pisano moments after a late goal by Kevin Beckman. Gave ESM the 3-0 lead. Maniaci, he got the scoring started. Bonventure got the second one for ESM. Give away to Lucas Martinez. He springs Rosado. Tyler Rosado tried to throw one at the net. It hit Bonventure. Pops out to the crease where it's covered by Elijah Moran. .14:06 left in the middle frame. Around towards Maniaci. Got it past Giuliano. Springs it ahead. One more towards Giallorenzi. He'll catch up to it. His shot on goal stopped by Bello. Tried to bring it back towards the front. Had it knocked away. A steal. Backdoor feed intercepted by Meyer. Puck back out towards Giallorenzi, and Bello held his ground. Comes around for Minikazi. Slowly developing 2-on-2. That could have been a 3-on-2. Prin a little slow to join the play. Got by Maniaci and forced back out here by the Warriors. This is Giuliano. Fights through a couple checks, flips one towards the goal, and once again it's covered by Moran. Early stages of the second. Elijah Moran. He started 3 games this year, appeared in 6. What a dynamic duo between the pipes it's been this season for ESM. Austin Pagano not here. Oftentimes if they're both in attendance for a game, they'll switch out about halfway through. She's appeared in 9, started 7. She's got a 3.39 goals against Moran, 4.59, and together they have really been the backbone of this ESM team, helping them pick up several close victories. But they certainly have the offensive firepower as Beckman shot blockered away to win some non-close games as well. Apadesano will play it in. This is Beckman. Wraps it around the boards. It's a very similar story for Sachem. Bello and Sean Smith have been great for the Warriors this year. McGovern steps up to hold it in, plays it behind, and Travaia heading after it. Meyer locked him up, and now it's Giuliano. Banks it ahead towards Martinez. Looking to clear, could not. Back in comes Beckman, lost the handle. O'Connor over skates. Takes a bump as he dropped it off towards Apadesano. Puts it in and heads off for a change. 4 fresh Warriors on the ice. Stretch pass ahead for Shupp. Trying to get around Meyer. Good closing speed there by Trevor Meyer. Center towards Pisano. Knocked away by Bella. This is in Travaia. Couldn't swing it in front. Anza from a tough angle. Bello the save, and he drops down to hold on to it. With 11:21 left here in the period. Gabrielson gets tied up. And here he is, looking to center it, couldn't get it through. Prin moved it behind to Rosado. This is Maniaci. He's checked hard by Mazel, and Mazel takes the puck. Pass hit the skate of Minakazi of Sachem. And Minakazi turning with it, tries to drop it towards Prin in the slot. Prin goes up towards Rosado. Feels the pressure of Jalarenzi, moved it back towards Prin, but Bonventure gets the steal. Out towards the line, Rosado holds it in. Prin angles it behind the net. Bonventure gets to it, gave it away. Mazel around towards Minakazi. On the cutback, sweeps it towards the front. It gone all the way through the Mazel. He fanned on it. Prin the redirection, and that one clanked off the outside of the net. They had Moran going one way. Prin got the stick on it. Puck went the other way, just not inside the post. Chance here, swung out in front. Bello a big save on Jalarenzi. And now it's Minakazi. Goalie's coming up big here in the second period. Anza. Carly held it in. It hit the official. And one of the Sharks stumbled down. Rosado towards the goal. Save made. Minakazi couldn't settle that rebound. Meyer swinging the miss and look out. Foot race. It's going to be Gabrielson. Maniaci going to the goal. Gabrielson. Maniaci scores. Second of the game for Brody Maniaci. Makes it a 4-0 lead for ESM. Basically a 2-on-0 here. Carly had to make a decision, couldn't quite catch up. Maniaci is able to get it past Bello. And once again off the face-off, ESM charging right back in. Pisano gets to it in the corner. Been a few of those after some of their goals. Where they... Safe to say they get some momentum out of it because they come firing right back in. Instead, it's up at Desano. Cuts to the backhand and the slot lost the handle. Tries to throw cross ice. It got through to Meyer. A couple Sharks called up near the blue line. It's jammed on goal. Reaching back is Moran, but he's got it as he makes the save on O'Connor. Sachem has had some chances, especially here in the second. Can't break through quite yet. Comes up to Giuliano. His wrist shot met at the line, and a leaping glove save there from Moran. D-zone draw in, looking for the home run pass. Going up to grab it was Meyer. He got decked by Shupp. And he's a bit slow to get up, and the penalty upcoming here. Looks like against ESM and Everett Shupp. And interference is the call. So to the power play goes Sachem here, trailing by 4, middle stages of the game. Still plenty of time left, but certainly gotta swing this momentum here somehow. They start to get chances, but they have not found the back of the net. Sometimes it only takes one. Giuliano down to O'Connor, banks it out to Giuliano. His shot through traffic misses. Now it's Meyer, back behind towards Apadesano, comes around to O'Connor. O'Connor. Giuliano. Wrist shot slowed up and blocked. Pinball's around out in front, and Martinez going to get his stick free. Lucas Martinez takes it all the way around, closed off by Beckman. Beckman all the way down. And Meyer staples Gabrielson into the boards as Giuliano comes to pick up the puck. Looking for O'Connor, nearly telegraphed that pass. Beckman almost got in front of it. Halfway through the penalty. Beckman will flip it out. Giuliano got in front of it, and this is offside. Realized it at the last second, couldn't quite hold up. Face-off win for ESM. They get the puck down halfway through regulation time. That's a 4-0 lead for Eastport-South Manor. Final 40 seconds of the power play for Sachem. Onza and Mazal come together in the corner. And the Kazi plays it off the outside of the net. Still available. Prin comes away with it, but he gave it away to Intravaya. Joe Intravaya hops the stick of Luca Pisano. And Carly. Pisano nearly took it from him. Intravaya goes out to the point. Onza holds, shoots a wrister, redirected down by Intravaya and wide, and they'll take care of the Warriors' power play. Back to 5 aside. Played in by Sachem, and Onza with some time here. Goes around for Shupp. Shupp gets to it, plays it ahead for Bonventor. Bonventor has some room, tries to stuff it forehand, stopped by Bello. Shupp knocks it down and gets it deep. Who's going to take it? It's Intravaya for ESM. Played it up the boards, but Mazal on the interception. Down to the corner. Shupp. Closed off by Minakazi, and then Shupp dropped Minakazi to the ice. Rosado in the slot. Goes out to Carly. Carly shot blocked by Shupp. Shupp run into by Minakazi, and Minakazi got the worst of it again. Here is Bonventor back in. Had it knocked away, and Travaya holds it. Gets it a bit deeper as Prin sandwiched him into the boards. And Travaya and Prin lock up, and Carly plays it in. Sachem touches up, and Moran will leave it for a teammate. Pisano to the line. Rosado held it in for a moment. Only a moment, though, and now it's Rosado again. Gave it away. Dangerous pass. Pisano tried to drop it off. It ended up going back to Intravaya, whose shot was stopped. Minakazi back up the ice. Gets through Bonventor. Takes it down to the corner. Tries to center. Bonventor the block. Still available. Apadesano couldn't take it free. O'Connor up top. Giuliano. A shot redirected wide. Looks like Minakazi got a stick on it. Pass out to the right point. Rosado holds, shoots, save, rebound available. Cleared away from the goal. And ESM heads back the other way. Gabrielson on the backhand. Save made by Bello. Stretch pass out towards Martinez by himself. 1-on-2. Harassed by Beckman. And then forced into a turnover. Bonventure. Maniaci trying to straddle the line. He just wraps it in. Bello out of his crease to play. O'Connor. Beckman gunned the way. Took that pass away. Kevin Beckman to the slot. Holds. Shoots. Missed. Comes back behind the goal. Pass out off the skates of Gabrielson. And Sachem will clear. Apadesano couldn't quite settle the puck. Beckman back in. What a cut. Beckman to the slot. Dances around another forehand. And Bello is able to keep it out. The mitts on display there from Beckman. Everything but the finish. Another stop for Ryan Bello. Keeps his team within striking distance here late in the period. .337 left in the frame. O'Connor, Mazel to Minakazi and out. Not much further. And Beckman right back in. Defender stumbles down. Beckman to the backhand off the post. And the rebound tucked home by Maniaci. It's a hat trick for number 19 in white. It all starts again with Kevin Beckman. That's the third post he has hit in this game. This time hits it square on the backhand. Jalorenzi couldn't get a stick on it. Maniaci does. That's his third. 3:20 left here in the second. It's a 5-0 lead for the Sharks. And here they come again with numbers. Shump fanned on it. Pisano couldn't reach it. Centering pass knocked away. Thrown in front again. Shump slides it back door and Pisano angled it wide. Cleared out just out of the reach of Minakazi. Could have been a breakaway. Instead turns into an icing against the Warriors. Two assists for Jalorenzi tonight. 2 assists for Gabrielson. Beckman a goal. Bonventure a goal. And a hat trick for Maniaci. Of course, Brody Maniaci came in with just 2 goals on the season. And he's now up that to 5. Has more than doubled it. Backhand try from Beckman pops up wide. Apadesano sweeping at it. Couldn't get it through Shump. Comes across to the near side. And Apadesano trying to pull away down the wing. Nick Apadesano curls. Tries to throw it towards the front. It hit Beckman. Retrieves it again. Centering pass. O'Connor fought off by Moran. It got through Giuliano. It's a breakaway for Luca Pisano. Pisano in, and he slides it forehand. Pisano on the board after getting robbed in the final seconds of the first. This one a breakaway, and it's chilly for ESM. Nothing Bello could do about that one. 2:12 left here in the second. Meyer will pitch it in. Back on it, Bonventure wraps it around towards Intravaya on the backhand. O'Connor held it in. He feeds it back into the corner. Final 2 minutes of the second. ESM has now opened up a 6-0 lead. Martinez throws it on goal, unable to reach a Moran. Once another goal coming on an Ahmed rush, or I guess in this case just a pure breakaway after a near goal. Glorious grade A opportunity for Sachem down one end. Looks like Pisano He's going to angle this one in the final 90 seconds of the period. Then he got the steal. Pisano through traffic. Bello fought it off. Martinez chops it on to O'Connor. And O'Connor plays it in. This is Tyler Onza. Menikazi on the pressure. He lost an edge. It comes around to Pisano. Pisano, steal for Mazal, and he gave it away on the far side. Onza will beat him to it. Hops the stick of Rosado. He recovers on Intravaya in the final minute here of period number 2. Prin steps up. Declan Prin throws it towards Mazal. It hopped his stick. Onza plays it around. Menikazi, first one there. Shot attempt towards the goal blocked. Meyer loads one up through traffic, and it ends up wide of the cage. Final 30 seconds. Mazal a check on Onza. Sachem pressing to get on the board, but the pass splits through everybody and comes down. Pisano trying to pull away. Can he reach it? Bello out of his crease. Knocked it away from him at the last moment. Intravaya back on goal. Say Bello couldn't reach the rebound. It's played around. Final seconds. Intravaya wraps it towards the point. Menikazi takes a look at the clock. Can he get one more shot? He does. It misses the net at the horn. Back in 4-second period. In the end, though, ESM grows their lead to 6-0. Final 15 minutes of play coming up next here on the LI Sports Network. Final 15 minutes here on the LI Sports Network. I'm Brady Campbell, joined alongside Rowan Lonick on the camera. It's a 6-0 lead for Eastport-South Manor over the Sachem Warriors, led by a hat trick from Brody Maniaci. He's out there at the right wing to start the third as we are underway in period number 3 from the rinks. These two teams coming in separated by 3 points, and barring a big-time comeback from Sachem, that'll grow to 5. Steal from Gabrielson on O'Connor. Centering pass, got through. Martinez will backhand it out, and here's Apadesano giving it a run. Pulls away from Beckman. Down the wing, can't get through, and then blew a tire in the corner. O'Connor banks it out to Carley. Swats at it on the backhand. Maniaci couldn't reach it. O'Connor in to play it behind for Martinez. He gets tied up by McGovern. Martinez for Apadesano. Throws it towards the front, knocked away by Beckman. And here comes Kevin Beckman. In with speed, splits through on the forehand. It wouldn't go, and gloved back on goal, which would not have counted, but Bello stopped that as well. Up the wall it comes for Apadesano. Stretchers one to Martinez. Knocked down. McGovern couldn't play it ahead. And here's Moran. on to Maniaci. Sachem completing changes. Here's Beckman. Stays with it after Prin got a stick on it. Settles the rolling puck. Goes down. Pass towards the front. Knocked away. And Minakazi heads back on it. Goes up top. Bonventure holds it in. Walks in. Shoots right pad save from Bello. Bonventure takes it away from Mazal. On for Shupp. Fighting through Rosado. Shupp for Gialorenzi. Gialorenzi behind for Pisano. Tries to sweep it towards the front. No white jerseys in the area. And Mazal will outlet towards Minakazi. It's Bonventure. Ahead for Anza. Anza couldn't slice it through. And Mazal. Now Rosado. D to D. Trevor Meyer. Sometime here gets the center red. Puts it in. It hits Shupp though. He gives it up to Intravaya. Now Pisano runs into both of his teammates there at the blue line. And then gave it away to Mazal. Said thank you very much after that traffic collision right at the blue line. And here's Intravaya. And he got rocked by Meyer. Meyer bringing the physicality tonight. That's the second time he hit Intravaya in that slot. That time, number 27 pops up a little bit quicker. Minakazi lost it to Shupp. Everett Shupp fighting through the lifts there of O'Connor, then slides in and scores. How about that from Everett Shupp? Won an effort, would not give up on the play, makes it a 7-0 lead for ESM. Little dipsy doodle there on the defenders and slides that one past the goaltender Bello. With 11:27 left. Extends the ESM lead, and that should pretty much put this one to bed here. See if Sachem can get on the board. Carly brings it right back in for the Warriors. Takes it low, sweeps it towards the front. No one home in the charcoal and gold and red and black. A lot of colors on the Sachem jersey. I guess white as well if you count the names and numbers as Apatisano wiped out. Carly able to help him out. Drops it back off to him. Apatisano check to the boards. Here's O'Connor. Back for Rosado. Plays it down towards Martinez. Bonventure cut him off. Wraps it up the boards. Giuliano on it. Giuliano. That hit a body and went wide. Takeaway here. Martinez trying to jam it through. Had it taken off his stick and back the other way come the Sharks. Bonventure lost the handle and then Carly swept it back to the line and Sachem is out. Gialorenzi turns it right back around. Gabrielson as Bonventure touches up. Gabrielson, tough angle try. His stick was greeted by Giuliano's, and then the backhand try finds the back of the net. 8-0 lead here for ESM. That's going to be the second of the game for Gianni Bonventure. It looks like they've gotten the big enough lead here. They're going to run the clock the rest of the way here in period number 3. Kevin Beckman trying to go inside out, lost the handle. Comes back out of the zone and Schupp to Beckman. Returns it past Intravaya. Now it's Meyer. Center red and in. Moran out of his net to leave it for Beckman. Wraps it around. Meyer going to pinch down to keep it in. And a stretch pass. Gets knocked down. Schupp. Meyer hustling back. Schupp fires. Blocker save. The rebound was still there. And it comes back in on Bello. With 8.5 and counting left here in period number 3. Sachem coming in with a -1 goal differential to the +22 of ESM. Doesn't look like Sachem will come back in this one. Their next game on the 31st of January, 9:30 p.m. puck drop versus Smithtown Hauppauge Blue as they'll look to bounce back. ESM's next game, the 24th. A week from now, 9:30 p.m. puck drop versus the Middle Country Cougars, who picked up a 10-3 win last time out just prior to this game over Northport Huntington. Here's Beckman down the slot. One more to the backhand. Oh, baby, what a goal from Kevin Beckman. His second of the game, one to remember. Makes it a 9-0 game for ESM. How about this? To the back end. Between the legs. For Ryan Bello, absolutely nothing you could do about that. He played it the best he could. ESM running away with it now. Started off the night with a developmental matchup that ended in an 11-3 victory for West Islip over KPC. This is Beckman a little more than halfway through this third period. His goal marked down as unassisted. Brody Maniaci picking up an assist on the prior goal. Now has 4 points on the night, and here's O'Connor. It's going to be tough to top that Beckman goal for the play of the game candidate, that's for sure. Slides in on goal where it's covered by Moran. Six minutes to go in this one. Trickles in on goal where Moran then had to make a stop on Maison. Right off that face-off to the left of the crease. And now Maniaci springs a pass. Giallorenzi will get to it. Jake Giallorenzi. He's stapled into the boards by Giuliano. Comes around to the near side. Dylan Maison. Gonna get it out. Maniaci tried to move it. And here's O'Connor. Onza had to move it quickly. Was able to chip it out. Maniaci greeted by O'Connor and Maison. Now it's Gabrielson on to Maniaci. Brody Maniaci looking for another point, but his pass split Gabrielson and Giallorenzi. And now it's Bonventure. Into the skates of Maniaci up top, Onza. Final 5 minutes here in this one. It's Gabrielson leaves it behind the net. Carly on it. Wraps around. Maison couldn't get it through Onza. Maniaci down to the corner. Giuliano plays it ahead for Maison. He'll get it back out. And Gabrielson right back in to the circle. Shoot swallowed up by Bello. Final 4 minutes. Chopped out by Sachem. This is Beckman. On for Carl McGovern. Carl McGovern, one of the captains of this ESM team, along with Austin Pagano, one of the goalies here for ESM, not here tonight. But McGovern leading the team. He has just one goal, but he's leading the team in assists with 17. Coming into tonight's shot, awkwardly goes down and gets up without the stick, kicks it towards the net, and how about that save from Bello on Beckman, denying him the hat trick. Rosado. Bello certainly learned Beckman's bag of tricks from his goal a few minutes ago. Prin throws it behind, and now this is Meyer. Trevor Meyer, plenty of room. He'll take advantage of the open ice. Fanned on the shot attempt towards the goal. Drops it behind the back. Only Intravaya there. And, oh, look out, Minikazi. Was locked and loaded, but his shot was greeted. The flip out, Beckman, breakaway. And no, behind the play, we do get a whistle. Or do we? Do we? Yes, we do. Didn't hear it too well, but the back referee / linesman makes the call. Beckman slowed up there on the breakaway, and I'm not quite even sure what the call was. But we'll get it in a moment. Here's a look at that save by Bello on Beckman a few moments ago. Got it with the blocker. As we hit 2 minutes remaining. The face-off is going to be on the near side circle here in the Sachem zone. Thought it could have been perhaps offside on Beckman. There's no one in the box as Joe Lorenzi fires one wide. So kind of an odd stoppage there. Take away in tight, and another goal for ESM. This one goes to Aiden Gabrielson. As they reach double digits, double chili tonight for Eastport-South Manor. Set to go for the center ice face-off. ESM wins it. Final 60 seconds of this one. All ESM can Sachem bookend it, though, with a goal themselves. Onza, outlets. Up at Desano, can't get it through Onza. And it comes back down for Bonventure. Now it's Onza with 30 left. On goal, saved by Bello. Couldn't reach the rebounds, cleared away, and then scrambling back was Bello. I believe the shot was blocked on the try from Gabrielson. Pass to the line. Onza just able to keep it. Comes back out now for Bonventure. Joe Lorenzi delayed offside as we hit the final 10. He'll touch up. And how about this? A dominant win for ESM. One last save for Moran. Wire to wire. 10-0 the final. Eastport-South Manor gets it done tonight. Dominant win. Highlight reel goal for Kevin Beckman. Hat trick for Brody Maniaci. And a shutout for Elijah Moran. 2 goals, Gianni Bonventure as well. 4 points for Gabrielson. 1 goal, 3 assists. Maniaci got an assist to collect 4 points as well. And a dominant win for ESM. That drops Sachem to 4-8-0. They'll now be 5 points behind. They'll still be tied with Connecticut Sayville with 10 points. And it's 2 behind Middle Country, 5 now behind ESM. The win improves ESM to 7-3-1. Points 14 and 15. And they are now 4-2 in their last 6 games. Now tied in points in 4th place with Longwood White. Thank you so much for tuning in to all 3 games, maybe just 2, maybe just this one, but thank you nonetheless for everyone here at LISN. Rowan Loddick on the camera. I'm Brady Campbell signing off from the North Rink. The final score, the Eastport-South Manor Sharks 10 and the Sachem Warriors nothing. You've been tuned in to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League right here on the LI Sports Network. Big varsity games tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a great night. You have been tuned in to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on the LI Sports Network. We will see you tomorrow night and have a great rest of your weekend.